Oh, that is just naughty. Oh, listen to that. So what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I am the bro Petrolhead, and today I'm back again at Llynclys for another, well, actually what seems to be quite a busy car meet. There's some cars leaving because I'm a little bit late today. I just finished work and I just headed over, so there's not as many cars as there would have been. But we're going to go around and have a look at some cars because there's a couple of cool things that I haven't seen here before. So without further ado, let's go and get into it. Peace. So guys, as I said in the intro, today I'm back at Llynclys again. It's been a little while since you've seen the last video because I've had a few other things going on since then, but it's all good. I'm back again, and like I said in the intro, it is quite busy today. The last time I was here, it was a little bit empty, and I was wondering whether it was because kids have just broken up from school or whatnot, but it actually seems that more people have turned up today. So like I said, there's a couple of cars that I haven't seen here before. I'm looking forward to seeing, and if you're new around here, please do go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell notification, because it really does help me out with the YouTube algorithm, and comment, because the more you comment and engage and like, it pushes the channel out to more people and it helps them, it helps the YouTube algorithm send it out to more people. With that being said, let's go ahead and see some cars, because this is going to have to be a pretty quick stop because cars are leaving and I don't want to miss anything that that could be quite interesting to see. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and see these cars. So the first thing that grabs my eye is this. I don't know what it is, but it looks absolutely cool.
I were about 16, 17 years old, and they were absolutely, they were going up 3 or 4 at a time. Through. When I saw the
So the badge on the back says Anguilla. Am I saying that correctly? And it's a deluxe model. I mean, it looks cool. I know absolutely zip about this car. Interior is really nice. It looks all retrofitted. We've got a Cayman just starting off. Right. Next to that, well, is that, but also there's this. Again, I have no idea what this is. It's clearly a kit car. So yeah, I literally no idea what this is. Apart from it's a kit car, it looks like one of those little go-karts. And with how big this rear engine is, this rear area is, I'm assuming the engine is back here. And they're proud to be Welsh Dragon. I mean, it's really basic inside. It's cool though. I know for a fact that I won't be able to fit in there. Boosted C1's leaving. And then next to that, literally, next to that is a Cobra. Now, do we think this is a kit car? There's one thing that makes me think that it isn't, but I think it is, because it's got a plaque on the side. Excuse me, there's a plaque on the side that says 427 Ford. which leads me to believe that it's maybe a genuine car. But I've seen a couple of these and they've not been genuine, so I don't know. Do love the paintwork though. The paintwork is beautiful. I'm not sure that I would fit in it though. Fiat 600, I think that was in one of my previous videos because I talked about it because my wife drives a Fiat 500 and that's supposed to be a little bit bigger, 600cc. Cool though, nonetheless. 340, 335D. Looking stunning. I like those gold alloys though. Man, I wish I'd have got to see that. That's what happens when you come late. BMW 8 Series rolling out. Not a fan. They look big and apparently they're small on the inside, so not the best use of space on a car. I remember when Archie Hamilton brought one of those brand new. I didn't like it back then and it hasn't really grown on me since. Golf GTD rolling out. Toyota Celica. When these came out, I absolutely adored them. I really, really wanted one, but couldn't afford one. Hence the name, the broke Petrolhead. Now there is a Jaguar F-Type behind that Fiat 500 of Bath, and it looks absolutely stunning. Look at that. P450, so I'm assuming it's 450 brake. And what is that? The Mini with the Weber carbs on the front of it. I'm assuming he's going to make some noise when he leaves. Scooby rolling out. Boosted Copen. They look absolutely tiny. And that little kit car's rolling out. Oh. And the AC. The AC's got a hell of a chop on it. Ooh, listen to the chop on that. Oh, yep, he's a patron of the Church of the V8. Mazda RX-8 now. Who doesn't love a Mazda RX-8 with its Wangle engine, its rotary engine? Very, very small engines, but they produce a lot of power. But they do have limitations. Like a 1.3 litre engine producing something like 180 brake, and then there was one that was 225 or something like that. But they were cool back in the day, but the engines were quite delicate, and there's not very many people who actually works on them, because I was actually looking at buying one of those many years ago, and yeah, trying to find the local person that actually works and deals with these was hard work. So that was the reason why I didn't actually get one. But I always thought the design was cool. And all the triangles around it, so that's a representation of the Rotary engine, 40th, there you go, 40th anniversary edition. Now here's something that's really cool. VW Corrado. Now I remember these when I was at school. These were the cars, especially like the VR6. They sounded amazing, they looked amazing, and they were one of the first cars that had active aero, as far as I'm aware. The spoiler actually came in and out at a certain speed. I can't remember off the top of my head what that speed was. So as you can see, that spoiler would actually move up and down. I mean, No, I think that was before even Porsche did it. I know Porsche was one of the first, but yeah. And these alloys are definitely deep dished with the stretched look. There's that Subaru Brat from the last video and Renault 21. Also a little Peugeot 106. Oh, he's really going for it on that motorbike. Sheesh.
Was a 2,500 straight 6 engine for standard.
Nice.
Now a 3.5 litre turbocharged Rover V8.
Ooh, that must sound real nice.
Yeah, that's all right.
Can we get a start?
I'm just about to go, so you can.
Yes, please. And it's got a Rover V8 in it, and a Rover V8 is a very, very nice engine. That made its way into a lot of different things. Oh, listen to that. Definitely a patron of the V8s. Oh. Yep, he belongs to the Church of the V8s. Listen to that. So he's definitely a patron, a member of the Church of the V8. That's my church, that's my religion, a naughty V8. That sounds almost, or if not as good as that Mercedes C63 from my Manford video. If you haven't seen that, do go check it out, because that car sounded absolutely amazing when he was doing his rev off. And there's another car that I haven't seen here before, but I've seen another version before, if you know what I mean. It's a XK, but this is an R version. So I think, if I'm not wrong, this is the 5 litre supercharged V8. Now, if you'd seen my last Misfits video, which was last week, there was a guy there who had a white one, and that was just a 5 litre naturally aspirated one. And this is the R, so this will be even more fruity. Unfortunately, he's not going anywhere at the moment, but we can easily just go take a little walk around. So as I said in my previous video, these came in the 4.2 or the 5 litre engine. And in the previous video, the owner had recently just got it, and he popped the bonnet, and there was literally no space at all. But it is just a cool car. Now I don't know whether I prefer it the hardtop or the convertible. There's no bad angle. It looks beautiful at every angle, roof up, roof down. I mean, it's just an absolutely stunning Grand Tourer. Now, people did moan when it was first released that it looked like the comparison DB9, but okay, that's like someone saying, oh no, I look like Bradley Cooper or Channing Tatum or someone like that, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, there are worse things in life. But I love the fact that it's got these little vents that say supercharged on it. Listen to that. That is definitely patron of the V8 church.
5 cats.
There's just not a bad angle. So just tucked over there is the DeLorean that was here a few weeks ago, and then we have Gen 1 Ford Cortina. Sorry, Ford Capri. Now this is a cool car. I don't think I've ever seen this version before. I'm assuming that it's going to be the Mark II, because this looks a lot older than the ones I'm used to seeing. Correct me if I'm wrong if this is not a Mark I. Never seen one with a vinyl roof before. So this was supposed to be the British version to the Mustang, and in its own way it kind of did what the Mustang did, because it was a cool car and many people brought them. A lot of people have got like fond memories of their parents or grandparents having one, sitting on the drive and, you know, going for, you know, blasts for it here, there and everywhere. Now I wasn't going to say anything, but as I'm staring at the face of a Ford Capri, their new Capri, it's shocking to say the least. Now, when they did the same thing with the Mustang, the Mach-E, I thought, why? And then to do the same thing with the Ford Capri, they're messing with people's old school memories and cars that people have a real affinity for. My uncle had a Ford Capri. I think I've said it on here several times. It was a yellow one. Oh, that XK has just started, the XK R, and the new Ford Capri, the fact that they're making it electric and the fact that it looks like a Polestar, and people keep saying that it looks like a Polestar, is more than concerning. Someone needs to stop Ford from doing it. Someone at Ford needs to be going, no, do not do it, because one, people don't like it. It won't sell very well in England whatsoever, because then you're messing with people's fond memories and cars that people love. That right there is a straight 6 Jaguar that's just revving off there. Spectre Morse. I think it's a Jaguar Jaguar E-Type Mark II. I think that's what Inspector Morse drove. But yeah, back to the Ford Capri. It's a cool car, and there's going to be uproar when this car finally hits the British market, which I don't think they're going to sell very many, if I'm honest, because people are like, no, that's a car that I love, and I don't want to be sullied by electrification. So it looks like the Ford Capri is literally about to start and roll out. Oh, listen to that. That sounds really nice. Not a patron of the V8, not a member. So we have a couple of Fiat 500 Abaths, and something else has just started up. Is that a Silvia? I think it is a Silvia. Is that one or both of them? I think that might be the both of them. Nope, it's just that one. Kind of cool. I think that was one of my starter cars on Need for Speed Underground 2. I know I've talked about Need for Speed Underground 2 because to me that's probably one of the best driving games ever made. Oh no, they both were started. Such a cool car. So you know how I'm always saying that you never know what you're going to see when you come to a car meet. American style, because that's what it looks like to me, big rig. Now it's called the T-Rex, or at least I'm saying that's what it's called because it says T-Rex on it, but it also says Ridgeway. This was not what I was expecting to see when I rocked up here today, and this thing is absolutely massive. I mean, the bonnet is taller than me. Let me show you. So I'm 6'4", and as you can see, it's actually taller than me. if I walk to the front, like if that hits you, there's literally no coming back from that. I mean, given the size of this, I would hate to think how much it takes to fill it and how much it takes to run it, and you know, just basically the maintenance of it. I remember seeing a truck fill up years ago, and that was 500 quid. So this is probably double that, especially with today's prices with diesel. Is it a double saddle tank? No, it's only one. That's where the fuel tanks were, right here. So guys, if you have enjoyed this video, please do not hesitate to subscribe, like, share, comment, and all that good stuff, because it really does help the channel out. It helps the channel be pushed to other people, and does me the world of good, and I can bring you more content because I got some stuff coming up. Also, if you have anything that you would like to share, if you have a car that you'd like to get on the channel, like to feature, please get in contact with me. My email is in the description box below, and maybe we can get that to happen. Also, stay tuned, because I have my very first collaboration coming up very, very soon, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. I'm excited for it. So yeah, until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in a bit.